All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Okay, so we're going to get right into the slate today. I'm going to go over each game, give you guys my leans, the plays I like, what I don't like. Yesterday, I capped the slate as a whole excellent. A couple bad reads in there, but by far and large, I was pretty on point. Rays couldn't win. That was crazy. The Red Sox read was pretty bad, but outside of that, by far and large, I really read the slate well. Hoping to do the same again today. I'll give you guys my final play. So the plays that I will be putting capital on personally. Then I'll show you guys a couple home run props, show you guys a couple player props, and I'll get you out of here. So stick around till the end. I don't have a review for yesterday. Didn't have time to make the graphics. I'm very busy in my real life. I run an insurance business. I'm very busy selling insurance this morning, so I don't have a lot of time. So I got to get through this quickly. I went down a couple units yesterday. It wasn't terrible. It just one of them days. Might as well chalk it up to an even day and move on and try to crack their ass today. So, all right, let's get into the slate and talk about each of these games. First game today, guys, we got the Red Sox and we got the Mariners. Let me make sure I got the weather pulled up. Hold on, I got to give you guys this. Okay, so on the bump for the Red Sox, we got Garrett Crochet. And on the bump for the Mariners, we got Luis Castillo. So for this one, guys, Garrett Crochet, he's pretty good. You know, his stats look fine. He's doing well. No real complaints there. He goes 6-7 innings a game. He doesn't really get hit much. He does give up a home run a game, but he's never really in trouble. So it's always like 1 or 2 runs. It's nothing crazy, and his ERA reflects that. Flip side with Luis Castillo, I haven't been impressed with him lately. I think his last 4 games have actually been pretty bad. He seems like he's regressing, just kind of getting worse and worse. But however, the Mariners busted these boys' ass last night. For me, guys, I don't actually have a bet for this one. I'm not sure where I would go or who I would pick. Mariners being plus money is a little, you know, you kind of want that, but after how they played last night, and then you got the big pitching advantage in Garrett Crochet, I think with Castillo not in good form, I would stay away from this. If I were to bet it, I guess I'd lean the Mariners just because it's plus money, but it's not even enough plus money to make me bet it. I would stay away from this game if I were you guys. Next, we got the Tigers and the Pirates. This should be a good one. We got Andrew Haney, who he's been pretty damn good for most of the season. He's gone 5 or 6 innings. He's really having good outings. He's having good control. His Achilles heel is every game he wants to fucking noodle arm a meatball right over the plate that gets sent. He's given up 6 home runs his last 5 games. Now he's coming into a Tigers team who yesterday was murdering the ball, and they got Terry Scooball on the mound. This is just very tough, guys. This is another one. It's not one of my favorite games because if you take the Tigers, even if you take them by 2, you still have to lay a lot of juice. The total's at 7. You got 2 pretty good pitchers. You could try to get a Tigers team total angle, but I think that's at 5 unless you want to pay tons of juice. There's just no good value on this game either. Obviously, some type of Tigers play, but there's no value. I wouldn't touch this game either, unfortunately. I know they're the 2 early games, but I just don't think there's any good spots here to make a bet. Next game, and this line is so disrespectful. You got the Phillies with Ranger Suarez, and you got the Marlins with Adam Mazur. So for those of you who don't know, Adam pitched, I don't know if it was last season or the season before. I think it was 2024, it was last season. He only had 8 games. He had almost an 8 ERA. He was terrible, like really, really terrible. This dude sucks. Flip side, you have the Phillies with Ranger Suarez, who's been lights out, completely untouchable, going 6-7 shutout innings every time he pitches. And you can get the Phillies at 1.5 and barely lay juice. You can actually get a better price. It's like minus 110 now. This line moved a lot. People are betting the Marlins apparently. Guys, this is the most disrespectful. The Phillies by 2 is the play, and I'm gonna drop a bomb on this play. What's the weather doing in this game? It's domed, that's right. Guys, it's Philly spot 100%, and don't even overthink it and don't question it. This is a Phillies bet spot. This price is so disrespectful. Phillies are gonna murder them today. Massive pitching advantage. Missouri hasn't pitched since last year, and he only pitched 8 games. Now he's coming in versus Phillies, one of the best offenses in baseball. You know, top tier offense, and you have Ranger Suarez on the bump. Disrespectful price. Phillies is probably my favorite play today. Next game, Rockies and the Nationals. We got German Marquez, this dude is ass. The Rockies pitchers are just so bad. And then on the flip side, he got Mitchell Parker for the Nationals. So yesterday I had the Rockies money line and I had the Rockies by 2 on the run line, and we cashed those, right? Good read. I was nervous backing Antonio Sensatella because he's the worst pitcher in the world, but they got the job done. The Rockies are on complete fire right now, and don't just say they got to come down eventually. Wait till they come down to start fading them. Don't just bet on them to finally have a bad game. It might not happen for 5-10 more games. Baseball's like that sometimes. For me, though, I think that obviously the Nationals are not going to stay cold forever either, and they still ended up grinding back and getting 6 yesterday and kind of made you sweat at the end of the game. They got bases loaded. I'm like, oh shit, they might tie this up. So I don't trust the Rockies bullpen, and I do not trust German Marquez. I think this game's pretty high scoring, but that total of 9.5 is a lot. For me, I think you just go Rockies team total. You can get it at 4. I think there's no reason not to take them to score 4 runs again. They've scored more than 4 in like 7 of their last 8 games, and they've blown that out. Mitchell Parker's not great, and the problem with Mitchell Parker here, extremely home run prone, and the wind's blowing out of this Nationals park and the weather's perfect again. So I expect a lot of home runs again. Mitchell Parker's given up 7 home runs in his last 5 versus bottom tier lineups. These Rockies are hitting the piss out the ball. Rockies team total over 3.5 is where I would go. It's probably a free bet. I would highly suggest you lock that. Next, we got the Angels and the Yankees. You got my boy, and I bet the Yankees yesterday. That was a great read. These Nationals are the Yankees. Goddamn, are ice cold. The Yankees are they have just died. They're just ice cold. This happens to them. They will come back alive and put up 20 any day. Just don't know when it's going to be. And I don't like to bet on what can happen. I like to bet on what's been happening because, again, baseball's so streaky. You got Jack Kananowicz, very, very hard contact and home run prone, and he walks a lot. This is a nightmare matchup for him versus these Yankees, especially if they were in good form, but they're not. Flip side, you got Ryan Yarbrough. He's a relief pitcher turned starter. He's got some okay stuff. He's going, 4-ish innings, 5-ish innings, but he walks a lot too. And he is very home run and hard contact prone. He's given up 4 home runs in 5 starts, only going, 4 or 5 innings. So that is scary. You got the wind blowing out for this game, I believe. Yeah, massive wind blowing out. It's hot. The weather's perfect. 2 hard contact home run susceptible pitchers. Jack's Kanowskowitz giving up 6 home runs in 5 as well. So both these guys give up a lot of hard contact and home runs. But the problem is, the Yankees haven't scored in like 6 games. So can you take a over 9.5? For me, this is another one, guys. I would default to an Angels team total over. You can get it at 4. Again, just like the Rockies team total at 4, I think you default back to an Angels team total at 4. And if you think the Yankees are going to continue to stay cold, take the Angels money line and run line. But for me, I think the safest bet is just the Angels team total over 3.5. Next game, Diamondbacks, Blue Jays. Let's see here. We got Eduardo, I am ass Rodriguez, and we got Eric Lauer for them Blue Jays. So for this one, guys, this is one that I would not touch. You couldn't pay me to touch it. Eduardo Rodriguez sucks. And the Blue Jays are playing decent ball. That said, Eric Lauer, I don't think he's great either. He only goes, he's a relief turn kind of semi-starter. I hate that teams are starting to do this, but he goes like anywhere from 2 to 4 innings. He, in my opinion, he gets hit quite a bit and he walks too much. And again, in this Angels game, I believe we have, is the wind blowing out of this park? I should have had it ready to go. Where the hell is this Angels game? Yeah, wait, I'm looking at the wrong team, dumbass. It's the Diamondbacks. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's domed. God damn it. Sorry, guys. Okay, this game is domed. The weather kills me every day. I'm like all over the place trying to find the weather, and just to find out it's domed. I'll get them memorized eventually. Anyways, Eduardo Rodriguez, he's ass. Eric Lauer, he's okay. I don't know who wins this. Have no idea. I don't even have a lean for you guys. The team totals are at 5. That's high. I don't see any way you can get a bet in here. I have no idea, guys. I can't even give you a lean. I'm sorry. I try to give a lean for every game, but I truly don't know. that game is the biggest coin flip of tonight's slate. Okay, so it should be a full fade for me. Next, we got the Twins. We got the Reds. Reds came through for us yesterday. Love to see it. You got Bailey Ober and you have Nick Lodolo, who I'm a big fan of and I really like on the bump for the Reds. So we got Great American Ballpark. Perfect weather. There is a 51% increased chance of home runs today. Wind is zooming out to left field at Great American. It's one of the most home run friendly ballparks next to Coors, and you have the wind just tornadoing out. However, I will say I'm a bit confused because I'm here in Dayton, which is like an hour from Cincinnati, and it's pouring down rain and the weather's disgusting. So I'm not sure if this weather report's accurate or not, but as of now, supposedly it's supposed to be beautiful in Cincinnati with wind blowing out at like 25 miles per hour of Great American. Anyways, Bailey Ober, 4 ERA, very home run prone. He's given up 7 home runs in his last 3 games. Flip side, Nick Lodolo, he's given up 4 home runs in his last 5, but he's seen some pretty damn good teams. I think Nick Lodolo is better than Bailey Ober. I think Bailey Ober is struggling a bit, especially his last 3 games. They've been horrible, and he's been really getting hit up a lot and really hard contact. I think once again, I think you just take the Reds here. At home, they're so good. Anytime the wind's blowing out and the weather's nice, they tend to win those games. And Nick Lodolo should go 6 innings, so you shouldn't have to see that bullpen too soon. I think you have to just lean the Reds. They're playing good ball, and almost every time that the wind is zooming out of Great American and the weather's nice, I've backed them. They've won. So Reds money line for me. I think the price is fair, and I wouldn't touch anything else. Next game. We got the Mets. We got the Braves. This should be a good one. We have Paul Blackburn for the Mets, the ex-Athletics pitcher, and we have Chris Sale for the Braves. Guys, this is one of those games where the Braves are now like minus 180, minus 175. These prices have moved quite a bit. I would be highly interested in sometimes in some slates, you just got to drink your juice. I would just take the Braves money line. I don't trust them to win by 2 versus anybody, but I do trust them to win games. And I don't think a minus 180, minus 175 is unreasonable. It's juicy. You won't make a lot, but I think it's damn near a free bet. But you know, the Braves are capable they're not capable of winning by more than 1 for some reason in most of their games. You know, Chris Sale's going to go 6-7 innings, probably 7, and you know he's not going to give up shit. So it should be low scoring. So, I mean, maybe look at the under 8.5, but again, the Braves might pop off on Paul Blackburn, who is terrible. He has almost a 7 ERA, and he just gets noodled. He noodles the ball right over the plate. Drink your juice. I plan to parlay the Braves money line with another game that I'm going to talk about's money line for plus money, because when the slate is like this, they're almost baiting you to take a minus 1.5. You'll see this sometimes where every favorite is like minus 180, minus 170, but then the 1.5 is like right there at even money. They'll almost try to bait you to like, please take this run line so we can get you by that 1 run and hook you. So I like in those situations just take the favorites that I like, parlay them as a two-legger on the money line straight up, and I tend to win those a lot. So that's what I'll be doing. But Braves money line is pretty fairly priced. Okay, next game we got the Orioles and we got the Rays. You have Trevor Rogers for the Orioles. A couple guys, by the way, of today's slate, a lot of pitchers who haven't pitched in a long time, a lot of call-ups, a lot of like weird pitchers we haven't seen in a couple years are on this slate today. So be looking to fade them. Anyways, Trevor Rogers, he's only had 1 start this season. It was versus the Red Sox. He did go 6 1/3 with only 2 hits. He shut him out. Not impressed by that though, because what does that really mean? Like the Red Sox are awful, and their bats oftentimes just blank for full games. On the flip side, you got Taj Bradley for the Rays. He's okay. Like, I think he's manageable, but he does have a 4.35 ERA. He gets unlucky a lot. He has a lot of runners in scoring position at times, and they just always tend to bring him in. And it's like, damn, that's so unfortunate because he was pitching really good. But usually he'll give you about 6-ish innings on average. He does walk too much, but he's not home run prone. He's not hard contact prone. Again, he just tends to he walks those runners. They steal second. Someone brings them in. He gets unlucky a lot. I'm not sure. I think this game is a coin flip. I think the Rays, obviously they've been on fire. Yesterday they had that one run. I get it. Like maybe they're coming back down to earth, but I wouldn't bank on it yet. You know, give them 2 or 3 games to not score before you say, okay, they're cold now. Flip side, the Orioles have consistently performed and still haven't had a bad one yet. If I were to bet it, gun to my head, I'm betting the Orioles, but not my favorite game. Wouldn't put money on it. Next game, Cardinals and the White Sox. We got my guy Sonny Gray, who I love, and then we got Sean Burke on the bump for the White Sox. So a lot of people are mad at Sonny Gray because last game versus the Brewers, he had a meltdown. 4 1/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, and a homer. It was awful. It's like people forget the game before that. He went 6 1/3 versus the Dodgers and shut them the fuck out with no earned runs. He's been excellent. The guy is pitching really good. He's got a 3.8 ERA, but he goes 6-7 innings every game, and he sees the toughest opponents at the Cardinals. He sees the toughest opponents constantly. And he's been around a long time, so a lot of teams know exactly what he does, and he still performs well. Look, that one bad performance does not shy me away from Sonny Gray. He's a dog. I like backing him. Sean Burke, not great. Really not great. And these Cardinals finally woke up and scored 12. They ignite quickly. The Cardinals aren't a team who they have one game, then they go back down to 0. They get 12 next game, goddammit, they scoring 12 again. I love the Cardinals today. I think the money line is a fair price. You can get it at minus 180-ish. I'm parlaying the Cardinals with the Braves for plus 145-ish, plus 150. That's going to be my play. I think the Cardinals win. I think the Braves win. I think it'll be a sweat-free parlay cash for some plus money. That's where I'm going to be. But if I'm betting this, I'm just betting the Cardinals straight up on the money line. If you want to lay the run line, you can, but it's still juiced. Like just parlay it with something else you like. Next game, Royals, Rangers. We got Chris, I am a dog, Bubick. And on the bump for the Rangers, you got Patrick, I am a bum, Corbin. I am not a Patrick Corbin fan, guys. I think he's ass. He gets hit a lot. He gives up home runs. He walks. He gives up earned runs. I don't know how his ERA is at 3.6. I really don't. Everything I see tells me it should be worse. I don't like him. Flip side, Chris Bubick for the Royals. He is excellent. Excellent. He's going to give you damn near 7 innings on average. 4 hits on average. He doesn't get hit. He doesn't get touched. He does not give up home runs. He has good strikeout stuff. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Here, this is one where I don't think the Rangers are capable of scoring. They are just such a bad offense. You have Bubick, one of the best pitchers in baseball, a Royals team who's been playing well. It'd have to be the Royals. Price is very fair too. If you use an exchange, you can probably get a 115 minus 110. Someone commented and asked what a good exchange to use is. Use Novig or use ProfitX. They're 2 of the best exchanges. I've gotten all my money in and out of them with no problem. And they've even, like, they have a Discord. You can chat for support. Like, they're really good sports books, really trustworthy and reliable, and I've gotten thousands of dollars in and out of there, no problem. Okay, next game, Brewers and the Cubs. We got Mirazowski, Jacob Misarowski, and James Italian on the bump for the Cubs. So, again, another one who's only pitched one game. Jacob for the Brewers went versus the Cardinals. He went 5 innings, no hits, no runs. That said, I am so unimpressed with him. He had 4 walks in 5 innings. That is completely unacceptable. The Cardinals have just been ice cold. So he got them 6 days ago when they couldn't touch the ball. And so it looks like he did so great, but he was versus the coldest team in baseball at the time. 5 innings, 4 walks, that spells trouble, and that is very unimpressive. And when I watched him, I was not impressed at all. I try to watch the newer guys. Wasn't impressed at all. Flip side, you got James Italian, very manageable pitcher. He goes 6-7 innings, doesn't really give up shit. Little bit hard contact prone, but nothing too crazy. For me, obviously it'd be the Cubs. You just want to back the Cubs on the money line. Again, sometimes with the slate and how it's set up, you just got to drink your juice. Minus 150, it's fair. Try to get a 140, 135 on an exchange and be happy with it and lock it. Don't be greedy. This is not a slate to be greedy. I think there's going to be a lot of close competitive games with the better teams winning. Next, Giants and the Guardians and the Giants. You got Logan Allen on the bump for the Guardians. You got Justin Verlander. Lewis Litt is back, baby. He is the Lewis Litt from Suits. Glad to have him back. Anyways, Logan Allen for the Guardians, guys. He's good. He's kind of manageable. I shouldn't say he's good. He is all right. He is like, he's all right. Someone could argue a case that he's good. I think he's just okay. Some games are really good and some are bad, and it just, the average is just, hey, he's all right, but you never really know what you're going to get. And I don't like backing inconsistent pitchers. Some games he goes 3 innings, some games he goes 6, some games he walks a lot, some games he doesn't. Just, I hate backing pitchers like that. Can't get a good read on them. Flip side, Justin Verlander, I'm glad he's back. He reminds me of Lewis and makes me laugh, but he's ass. I think he's terrible. He throws fucking marshmallows, man. He don't even meatball. He marshmallows the ball. Weak pitching, no good stuff. He walks quite a bit. He gets hit quite a bit. He's hard contact prone. I just don't find him backable. For me, this game is a complete coin flip. I don't know how you pick somebody. Anytime it's a coin flip, though, you want to go with the plus money coin flip. You could play the Guardians, but I mean, the Guardians won with Slade Sassoni yesterday. I'm sure they can win with Logan Allen, but I mean, do the Giants stay that cold? If I'm betting this game, there's no way you take the Giants at minus 145. That I will say. So if you're going to bet it, bet the Guardians at plus 120. Take them on a run line as well and try to crack their dumb ass upside the head. Next game, Astros and the Athletics. Framber Big Face Valdez and Luis Severino. This should be a good pitching matchup. I like these two. Framber Valdez, though, the problem is, guys, he's just excellent. He's just a fucking tank. I mean, he's 31. He's big faced as shit. He's obese. He just goes out there and he fucking deals for 8 innings. Like, he just doesn't stop. Pitch counts high as shit. Still striking people out. 12 Ks, 11 Ks, 9 Ks. I mean, he's just a dog. The guy is a fucking tank. Flip side, Luis Severino. He'll go 6 innings, but he gets hit a lot. He doesn't give up home runs. He's not home run prone at all. He's not hard contact prone. He just walks and he gives up a lot of hits. People can really square him up. He just has a hard time missing bats. He's not really home run prone or hard contact prone at all, so it's okay. But like he gets a lot of runners on base due to them squaring him up and due to the walks. For me, guys, I mean, obviously, in this situation, I think you'd want to take the Astros and back Framber. Pretty much goes without say. And again, wins just absolutely zooming out of this park. You could look at an Athletics team total, but I think you just, again, sometimes you have to drink your juice. I think you just take the Astros straight up on the money line, or parlay the Astros with the Braves with the Cardinals and do a 3-legger, or do the Braves with the Cardinals, which I'm doing, and then do like the Astros with maybe the Cubs. 2-leg that and run that. There's a lot of 2-leg opportunities because today you have to lay juice. I don't trust a lot of these run lines. I think there's a lot of 1-score wins for the better teams. So that's why I've never fuck with parlays hardly ever, but in situations like this where the slate is a bunch of minus 160s to 140s and teams that have big pitching advantages are priced like that, good to parlay it. I have some success doing that. So that's where I'll be. Astros money line. If you don't want to drink that much juice, parlay it with maybe the Cubs. Okay, guys. Last game of the day. We got the Dodgers versus the Padres. Padres have Koliak going, and then the Dodgers, again, another weird one. They have George Emmett Shahan. He last pitched in 2023. Now, he was pretty ass. He had a 5 ERA, wasn't great. He only went 5 games and had a 5 ERA, so nothing you really want to see. Stephen Koliak, he's all right, but he walks a lot, and I worry about him with the weather and how this game should be. For some reason, it's a Dodger Stadium, wind's blowing out. I worry about Koliak with his lack of control, and then the Dodgers bats being pretty hot. Man, I think you lean the Dodgers on the money line. Don't know that I like the run line very much with Sheehan pitching, but I don't even know if I like the minus 185 with George pitching. So lean to the Dodgers. Probably wouldn't touch it. Just watch it and let's see how George Emmett Sheehan does before we start putting capital on him. So I wouldn't touch it, guys. Probably just stay away from it and watch and see how the young boy does. Anyways, final plays today. What I'm personally betting for sure. I will be on the Twins and the Reds over 8.5. The total's way too low. It's just too low. I don't even know if I talked about the over angle. Over 8.5 for me, guys. Bailey Ober's home run prone as shit, like I talked about. Lodolo's been giving up some hard contact. The win, 51% increased home run chance at Great American Ballpark. Over, obviously. Phillies by 2 with the most disrespectful line of the day. The books are slipping on this one. This is the best bet of the day. And then I'm on the Braves and the Cardinals money line parlay. Those are my plays I'm for sure putting units on. We'll see about some of the other ones I talked about, but these are for sure being played. Home run props today. I'm on Nolan Schanuel at 10 plus 1060 on FanDuel. I'm on Jordan Beck at plus 540 on FanDuel, and I'm on Adley Rutschman. I believe it was on Fanatics. I had to use a family member's info to get back on Fanatics since I cracked their ass for like 20 grand. They banned me for life. Yeah, Adley Rutschman at plus 750 for the home run as well. Love these guys today. My home run bets, I've been hitting a lot of them, but the ones I'm sharing have not been hitting. Today that changes. All right, guys, a couple props and I'll get you out of here. Let me see. Yep. First prop I'm going to be on, guys, and by the way, this is Outlier. It is the best sports betting app and tool there is. I use it every day of my life. I sit all day. I'm in second monitor right here. Outliers pulled up the entire day, getting positive EV plays, looking at props and things, getting insights. It's just, there's a free trial in the description. Use it. You will love it. All right. Mark Canha, under 1.5 hit runs and RBIs. Guys, this is really bad. He's only hit it 10 times out of 39. He's got a 74% hit rate for the season. His last 20 has 85. He just can't do anything right. Tonight he's versus Patrick Corbin. The projected numbers are low. I love this play. I think he goes under. Both props hit yesterday, by the way. And then I'm on Luis Castillo under 6.5 strikeouts. So the Red Sox are very strikeout prone, guys. I know that. But I mean, come on, man. First of all, he's seen him twice and has never gone even close to 7. And on the season, he's only got this one time. He doesn't get, like, that's a high ass strikeout line for a guy who never touches it. So under 6.5, you can get a really good price on FanDuel. Happy to get that price. Okay, guys, that's all for me today. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Would love to see you in the Discord. Outside of that, let's get a bag today and let's crack these folks.